everyone, it's Melody Lane here, and we have some of my Patreons here. I'm going to have you guys all say hi. I'm going to go to Beth Case first.
Hi.
And the other Beth, I forgot your last name, it's not listed.
Bruzik.
What is it?
Bruzik.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey, northern New Jersey.
Okay.
What exit? What exit?
What
Well, 59 or 61. Depends if you want to get off at Primus or not.
Beth Case, where
My
are
husband
you
will be here in
from?
2 minutes.
Where are you from?
I'm in Frankfort, Kentucky.
Okay. Deborah, are you here? We'll come back. Melinda?
Hi.
Hi, where are you from?
Huntsville, Texas, just north of Houston.
I used to live in Houston. Sorry, sidetrack.
I grew up in Houston, that's why I live in Huntsville.
And Rose, where are you from?
Hi, I'm Rose. I have nothing funny to say. I'm from Tennessee, the #1 spot in Cricut design space for a convention.
And close enough for me to drive, I voted for it too.
And Ronnie and Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Where are you from?
I'm from Central Florida.
Oh, cool. And Tiffany, where are you from?
Iowa.
Iowa? Okay. All right. This comment tracker, I'm sure, I don't know if it's still working properly.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I'm going back to.
I only have one comment, so I'm going to have to go back and read some of the other ones. If anyone can tell me how to make the comment tracker work, that would be great too.
Oh, I say hello, and Deborah Huey is from Phoenix.
Yeah, I see that too.
Okay, good.
I clicked on the little chat thingy on the left.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and Susan Stewart is watching. She's on the event page. If you're on the event page, you can ask questions there underneath the video. She is lying in bed and has earphones on, waiting with anticipation. It's 1 a.m. there. She's in Scotland.
What?
Wait, I gotta show her my purse.
Hi, Susie.
Look, my Scottish purse. It has this for it.
That's right.
That's so cute.
That is amazing.
That
And
is amazing. You're up from all over the place.
Gail Lopez is watching, and I know she's in California. I think Southern California.
We go back to Scotland, girl, and talk about Outlander. Yeah.
Yay! I love Outlander.
Here. Oh, see, there's my
Hi.
me.
I'm going to go to Beth Case first.
Hi.
Not me.
Beth, I forgot your last name. It's not listed.
Does someone else have a tab open? Did we get that? It wasn't me. I thought it was going to be me because I always do that mistake. Okay.
I think we got it.
Okay.
Ronnie Johnson's from California. Hey.
Hi, Ronnie. Okay, we have Kathy Miller here, Linda Robles, Catherine Schmidt. If you guys have questions, please ask them. I've been answering all day,
Clean your cache.
all night.
Gosh.
The answer to a lot of questions is clear your cache. So every time I say clear your cache, take a drink.
I feel like I'm watching Andy Cohen's show.
Yeah. The drinking game.
Let's see. The first question that came up, and the only one that's working in my thing is, oh, now there's more coming. Maybe it takes a few minutes to get these.
Yeah.
Katie is asking, let me do this.
Hey.
How can we ask questions if we are not in video? Just like you just did.
Like that.
How meta.
Right where you are.
Awesome. And you fixed your chat thing. Now you can see your chats.
And they say hi. Okay, and here's a question from, can you see it? It's not showing.
No.
Well, it says, I noticed that Imagine cards are just saying subscribed instead of own. Will they be forever subscribed for an Imagine owner? I think if you have the subscription, they might, I don't have a subscription, so I'm not positive on this. They just might be in the subscription. My Imagine cartridges say entitled, and they will be yours forever. So if you cancel your subscription and you had the Imagine, then they'll be yours forever.
Were you able to link with the Imagine like you did this one? I didn't have an Imagine. Because if they're linked, I wouldn't think it would matter what it is.
Right. Yeah, if you have them and they're linked, they're fine.
What do you mean entitled?
Entitled just means they're yours forever.
Oh, so like you own them?
Yes. Like
Like this whole generation?
I have the Expression 2, and I think that came with a few cartridges on it. Mine came with 4, I think. And so I think those say entitled too.
Because all the ones that I have don't say anything. It just says subscribed, even though I have like 140 cartridges. And they all say subscribed, not entitled.
But
That's because you have the subscription.
But is it of the Imagine card? Do you have any Imagine cartridges?
I do, but I didn't notice if it said entitled or not.
Okay.
I noticed on mine that the ones that I have links they purchased, and the rest say subscribed.
Yes, that's what I have.
Okay.
Maybe because Melody's like the queen, she's entitled.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the only one that has that.
Got June Lucas from the United Kingdom. Is that the Scottish lady?
No, that's a different one, but June is also from the UK.
UK, Downton Abbey, Outlander. Let's go, let's go.
We have to have an Outlander chat after this is over.
Yes, please.
And somebody's having trouble. They says, are you live now? I checked in, but no video. You have to click on the video where the little play icon is, and you should be able to see it.
Are all these that you're reading from the chat, or is it from something else?
No, not from the chat.
I was on the events page where people are
on the
commenting.
events page. I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not at the events page. I don't know.
And is it Marquis? Is that a Q? Marquis? And I am from Indiana. Outlander. Woohoo! Jamie. Oh, let's print and cut a life-size Jamie.
I've already thought about it.
Oh, Sassenach. No, aside from Beth 2 on my screen, the second Beth, she printed something today. Did everybody else print then cut? I have no ink, so I didn't.
No,
Beth,
yeah.
show us what you did. Yeah. Do you want to show us what you cut or what you printed? Aww. That's cool. That's much easier than piecing everything.
Yes, it is, especially because all these are little cuts, so craziness.
And I made this. This is actually the Cricut printable vinyl.
Oh.
I just love this shark. This was the first thing I printed when I was in beta testing. I made it really small, but I think I want to make another one really small so I can just stick it on my computer. It just makes me happy to look at.
Pirate shark, does he have a hook for a fin? That's hilarious.
Yeah. He's got a mustache.
That is so funny.
Is that waterproof?
I don't know.
It's a shark, it should be.
And this is on the printable vinyl. I didn't take it off yet. I'm not sure where to put it, but it is reusable. Like you can stick it on and reuse it. And I also made this. And I also have a video from Crafts by 2 that they want me to put in the Hangout. But
That's what I was confused. Is that vinyl?
yeah, this is vinyl.
So you could print out regular pictures.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What I did is I uploaded it, and then I just took off the background in the design space.
Nice.
Because now you can do perfect silhouettes.
Yeah.
I was going to
So
do
not
that with
only-
Disney princesses, put them on the printable vinyl and put them all in one piece on the wall. But so much easier than piecing. I do love paper piecing, but when it comes to those little teeny-weeny princess lips and little eyes and pupils, I just want to do something with bad work.
Right.
With Snow White's lips when I did hers on vinyl for my computer the other day.
Yeah.
So small.
She's going a little goth with the black lipstick, isn't she?
I was just thinking that. What's the black?
I was very well because I did the black outline, and then I colored it in. But then I was lucky because my case was red, so I didn't have to worry about the lips. I just had to put the teeth in.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. It's too small.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I have a picture because I have my... Here's a picture of it because
Cute.
Cool.
I can't turn my computer around because it's on the
Yeah.
computer.
It's fine. Marky says she printed bubbles for her granddaughter's birthday party next month. Fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I want to like combine the two. So like if I was gonna do a person, you know, a princess or whatever, where I use paper piecing like for the dress and arms and whatever, but then just do like the print and cut for the face. You know, I don't want to like print out the whole thing because oh my God, the ink. You know.
Exactly. I'm trying to think about how to save ink, and I'm working on some projects where you use the, I'm doing the Cinderella. I can show you on the screen. Where's the show screen button? There it is. And you do it with the pen feature. You make it kind of the lines, and then you can print that out.
We can't see your screen.
I know. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Let me put this one. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
See how I made this one here? I did it just with the pen feature, but I'm gonna, when I get my ink, print it out in the black and white on iron-on transfer, and just let the kids color it in so they can have their own kind of coloring page shirt.
Oh,
So
that'd be cool.
Oh.
So saving ink, saving ink.
But like if you just wanted
Put it
to
in
print
vinyl.
your face and do everything else in paper, would you just like, I don't know, cut off her head or something? What would be
Yes, guillotine. Now watch.
Creature.
If you
They
see
made
what-
it really easy when you unflatten it and you take the pieces apart.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just take the pieces apart. I mean, I would move. I think her head and neck are attached. Yes, very Marie Antoinette. Her head and neck are attached, but for now. But yeah, you can just do that in the little itty bitty pieces and do the
Whatever
flattening.
you don't want to print, I believe you could just blind.
Get rid of that back. There.
Because again, I would just print her like on beige paper, as opposed to like printing the, you know, coloring in the skin.
Exactly. I mean, just for time purposes, and then highlight her face. Highlight her face. Oh, there we go.
Makeup tips.
Yeah.
At least her lips are red.
Well, and then flatten. You get the idea. And then flatten them, make it printable. So
Oh.
it has no eyes. It's Village of the Damned.
No, it's Little Orphan Annie.
There it is. That's a more positive way to put it. All right. All right. Stop sharing. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting more questions, and I'm thinking that these questions are coming from the YouTube page because I did just share the YouTube link, and then I just got a lot more questions through the comment tracker.
Okay.
And I'm not seeing questions that are on the event page, so I'll try to go back and forth with both of them.
Deborah said that she's doing what we were just discussing. She said, I printed the face on one today and cut out the rest of it to save on the ink. So there you go.
Yeah. I don't want to go crazy with it. Your money as much as you can.
Right.
Oh, I say just go for it. From the one who has the faded ink.
Yeah. It's nice if you're in a hurry, too. And I don't know if you guys are like me. It's somebody's birthday, and I should have made him a card 3 weeks ago. You can just print it out real quick instead of piecing it together. And still put your little hand stamp on the back that says made by, because you did make it.
Okay.
It comes out classy. I mean, it looks classy the way they put it together and made you do it, you know?
Yeah, and especially since it cuts around the whole shape, it really looks professional.
Store-bought. Very professional. Very impressed over here. Don't mind me.
Okay, we have a question from Chris Stansfeld. Can you hook up your Imagine to the Explorer? No.
Only if they have a lot of wine first.
And another question people have is, how do you hook your printer to the Explorer? That's a question we've had today. You don't hook your printer to the Explorer.
Yeah. But that's a good question, because I would have thought that too.
Yeah. What happens, your computer is hooked to your home printer through Wi-Fi or a cord, and if you can print anything from your printer, then you can use it in Design Space. Do you have more to say on that? There's more to that answer, and I can't think right now.
I thought that sounded good.
Okay, if you can, it prints from your computer through the Design Space.
The thing that's confusing to people, I think, is they think that it just goes through your Explorer and prints it out.
Yes.
What you have to realize is you hit the button, it sends it to your printer, it waits for a response, and it gives you time to take it out of the printer mat, and then you load your mat in your Explorer, and then you hit cut.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not like a one-step deal.
Like, my printer is in the other room, so I have to go. Well, I'm moving, so I'm not going to even try to move it in here.
Right.
So I have to print it and go to the other room, get the paper, and put it in my Explorer. Hi, Sherry. Sherry just joined us.
Hi, Sherry.
Yeah, I have a Wi-Fi printer. That's why I like that. I can just put it wherever there's a plug.
That's why I like the Bluetooth on the Explorer.
I love that. Isn't that great?
It is great.
And Teresa says, I don't understand the flatten part. Can you go over that?
It's not a good thing.
Okay, do you want me to hold up my Elsa?
I am. Let me find my Design Space.
While you're digging that up, can I just say flatten is just a way of, instead of it cutting in pieces, it's basically a way of grouping it. It puts it all into one image. Instead of Cinderella having the little blue pieces here, the tan pieces here, the yellow pieces for the hair, it basically makes it one image. Did that help?
Sounds right.
And I'll show how to do that. Oh, right here.
I think if you didn't flatten it and you tried to print it, it would come out in different little pieces. The hair would be here, just like if you put it on the cut mat. It would go into different pieces and colors. That's what I read. Somebody said it. I don't have ink.
You did.
I did. That's right. And it's on the internet, so it must be true.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm trying to do this on the video. I have to look at this. These are flattened. These are actually images from the new Artfully Sent cartridge, and I can now print these. Let me show you. Oh, look.
You're telling me a purple Volkswagen is in the Artfully Sent cartridge?
No, I colored it purple.
But Volkswagen is in there. That's awesome.
I have a real live red one, so I'll have to make a red Volkswagen now.
Okay, here is the Volkswagen, and here is the Halloween scene. I'll add these both in again. I was doing this hours ago. I feel like I don't get anything done. Okay, there's that. So what I did is you have to flatten an image, you have to you have to ungroup. And I take that away, I take this away, and you can change the colors like I did. You can have a blue one if you like. And
I like the blue with the pink background. That's cute.
Here. Ooh, how's that?
I like that.
Oh, no, I got a better idea. We need a Cricut one.
Oh yeah, green. There you go.
I don't like the pink.
No.
Okay. There. So what we do is we grab both of these. Oh, here's the, you can't see it because it's white. And I'm holding down the control key and then selecting these both. Or you can just put a box over them and it selects them both. Make sure these are both selected and then flatten. And see how that changed it?
Turn it into a printable image. So awesome!
And then you can just to cut. No, you can't.
See, that's where I got messed up because the color was not there.
What do you mean the color was not there?
See,
Oh, you couldn't
for
change
some
the
reason
color?
it's like a box over it or something, or like a clear overlay, so that it cancels everything out.
You
So I
have
kept hitting the print.
You have to do it before you flatten.
You
Right.
have to do it before you flatten, and then you can change the color.
Right, but I kept hitting that print, expecting it to print, and it didn't print because I didn't hit go.
Oh, right. You have to hit go up here.
That's the important piece that nobody said.
Don't click on the printer over here. You have to hit go first, and then you'll have to hit this button
Right.
down here.
Save somebody the 30 minutes that I
Let
missed.
it load.
See, now what this is going to do is it's going to print all of this, and it says it's going to cut and print. So it's going to cut around it and print it. And then these are just pieces, you know, that I'm not using. But I did have to, on the scene card, okay, go away. On the scene card, when I did, this, to do this background, I had to ungroup it. Did I already ungroup this? No, ungroup. And I had to keep that there. I got rid of this. I had to detach this. You cannot do it with a score line. You do have to take the score line out. And because this piece is the only piece that had the ghosts and the moon, I had to move that to the back.
Perfect.
And then, no, wait, there's a trick to this one. Where's it at? So I'm going to select all these. And this one. And flatten. Oh, I forgot this one. Bring that to the top. Then I'm going to select that and this. Flatten again. But I didn't want it this big. I wanted it like this. So what I did was I took a square. Let me take the... You can't do the things with the score lines.
Yeah.
So I took the square and sliced it. Put it over that. Selected both of these. And I sliced. So why is it not letting me know?
It might be overlapping with something else. It can only be 2 pieces, right?
Right.
You're overlapping on the orange. There you go.
Is there... It's all ungrouped.
Yeah, but you have the love bug underneath it. You see it?
Oh, but I don't think I had that selected. I don't know. It worked for me earlier on this one. I just put a shape over that and sliced it off.
I love the slice.
Yeah, and there was a question going over the slice thing too. Okay, let's get rid of all this.
Tiffany asked a quick question. What pound paper is everybody using? 110 pound, too thin to stay firm enough. I haven't yet, but I plan on just using my thin cardstock. I have that option with my printer.
Yeah, I just use regular.
I got home, so I haven't had a chance to play yet. Bummer.
You're gonna love it.
But I've used
somebody-
cardstock in my printer before, and it's fine. Probably depends on what you want to do, or try out that new fun sticker paper.
As somebody who had the other
I
machine
was
with
gonna
the
do-
print and cut, I used the Walmart 80-pound white cardstock, and it
Okay.
did really well.
Walmart 80-pound. I like.
I just was concerned once the ink got on there that it would make it soggy. And I just want to do like what you were saying, just print a quick card sometimes when I forget to get one. I want to make sure we're all good.
That's a good one. I think sometimes your printer settings to make sure it prints on a certain. Some things that I print out that I do for cards, I like them to look photo quality. It depends on the quality, and or if you're using a glossier paper, you want it to stick to that, and somehow the printer knows. So, a lot of variables. I like paper and glue.
I have a question. Marky's saying that she's thinking about getting a wide format printer, but doesn't that not make a difference because you're only allowed to print so much for the Cricut?
If you're going to buy a new printer, you could get a wide format because they will come out with wide format.
Oh, they are? Okay. That was my question. Thank you, Marky.
I don't know when, but they will in the future.
It makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to show the slice feature. These are just free images from Cricut Craft Room. Someone's saying they don't think they can slice once it's been flattened, and that could be why that didn't work.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering that too, because on the other one, I think I sliced it first. But you can put two images together. I did ungroup these images, so you cannot do them if they're grouped. And select them both and slice. So now I have 3 new shapes.
I love that.
And I did do a video on this too. You can also do this with the words.
I don't know why that tickles me so much, but I just love it.
I think it'll be great for making borders on the side of the cards.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the official Cricut video? They did that with the ballot.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They did really well with those videos too.
I love that guy's voice. I'm so in love with it.
Yeah,
he's a professional.
I have a voice crush. Oh, that's cute. The 3 hellos. Love it.
Yeah, they're not real straight, but
yeah, we get the idea.
See, that to me is almost like the merge function in Shortcuts a lot.
Yes. Yes, good point.
And then when you did the 3 shapes, that was the intersection or something like that. So at least they're coming out with the same type of thing. They're just calling it something different so you can still do everything that the other ones do.
I'm reading some more questions. I have a video. We have 101 viewers at this moment.
Woo! Wow. I feel famous.
I'm going to share my screen again. Whoops. The video just went behind me. Because I have a video from Crafts by 2.
Yay.
Who are they?
Yeah, who are they? Sorry,
Roomies.
must be present to join.
Okay. Can you guys see them?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are they back from Florida?
Nope.
Hi everybody, it's Ken from Crafts by 2 in George, and we're in Epcot at Disney World, and we're going to have dinner in China tonight.
And we're really sorry we couldn't make the hangout, but
Those are not.
and we're really excited about the print then cut feature. So keep an eye on our YouTube channel because we have a lot of fun and exciting things planned in the future weeks. Also, we wanted to announce right here that along with Melody Lane, we'll be having craft weekends and crops. So keep an eye out, and Melody will give you more information.
What?
Where?
Where? Yeah.
Texas.
Texas?
Well, it's probably going to start in New York, where we're going to...
Yes! Jackpot!
Did you want a road trip?
It's a long road trip.
If you go somewhere in the middle, then people will be willing to drive somewhere like
Tennessee.
In the Cricut Design Space Craft Room group, we did ask where people wanted a Cricut convention. And Tennessee did win so far.
Doesn't mean anybody's going to pick it, but my Tennessee people came out.
But I think me and Crafts by Two could go visit there and maybe do something. And
Where-
Rose, you'll get 2 guys and a girl to come visit you.
Hey, sleep in the cat bed.
Where in New York?
For the sake of saying, oh, everybody can stay with me, and then people are like, hey, I was like, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Rochester, New York.
Cool.
That's far.
Here's another question. So did I hear it right? The Imagine cartridges say entitled, that means you own it. Also is also correct. I just lost it.
You can print
You
anything.
can print anything. Thanks,
Okay.
ladies.
No,
My
just print it.
reading is probably backwards. I can't read it there.
So yeah, she asked if the Imagine cartridges say entitled, that means she owns it. Yes?
Yes.
And then can she print anything? Like she puts anything she can put in design space, can she print?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
So my SVGs that I have, I can print those,
Yes.
still slice them.
Yes, you can only slice 2 images at once.
Okay.
Like 2 layers, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can print an SVG. It doesn't have to be a JPEG or a PNG.
No, I think you can print an SVG.
When I tried to upload my JPEG, though, I couldn't. It won't let me slice it. Can you only slice it in SVG?
No, when you slice it, it turns it to one color.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's. I'm guessing it's not supposed to do that, but that's the way it is right now, and maybe they'll.
Probably a little glitch.
Yeah.
I played with it at work. I didn't need to play with the machine yet.
Yeah, I think they're going to change that.
Okay.
Because if you're uploading a JPEG, a lot of just your basic pictures,
Mm-hmm.
like if you have a picture right here and I want to just cut my face
It's
out
a
or something.
circle. That's what I was trying to do, and I couldn't get it to go. But
Yeah, I would hope. We should ask our friend Ashish.
play with that.
Call him now, Melly, on your hot phone.
Yeah. Katie asked a question. On the real question, how can I keep the colors when I upload my own images? I tried clearing the cache, rebooting, logging off, and back on. There is after I had that problem last night, and I emailed Cricut immediately. This was like 11 p.m. my time, and they emailed me right back and said, clear your cache. I didn't want to clear my cache because I was afraid I was going to lose all my passwords and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But other people did it and they said it worked, so I cleared my cache and it worked. But if it's not working, you've restarted everything, you might have to call Cricut. There is a box when you upload the image underneath it where you're saving it that should be checked to keep the colors for printable.
Do you think a lot of it has to do with the browser as well?
Yeah, I would try another browser.
I had to change from Internet Explorer, and Chrome seems to be working so far so good.
Somebody asked, I lost that question, but somebody asked where to find the video Rose was talking about. Official Cricut has a YouTube channel. It's YouTube/Official Cricut, I think. So if you go to YouTube, type in Official Cricut, you'll find their channel, and they have lots of short tutorials. My mind has been way too busy with not enough sleep today. There's that question Sherry was asking. Where do you find it? Official Cricut.
Yeah,
if anyone else has any questions or sees any questions, let me know.
Melody, are you required to use only the Cricut vinyl because of your position, or you could use anything?
I don't work for Cricut. I was going to mention it again. I do not work for Cricut. I just love the company.
Because I'm just asking because the Cricut vinyl to me seems expensive for the number of sheets that you get.
Yeah, it's nice though.
A lot of the stuff isn't on here. I just ordered 100 sheets. Right. I just ordered 100 sheets, but it was cheaper. That's why I was asking.
Okay. No, I've never seen. Well, I have seen. There is another company that does a printable vinyl. I have used before.
There's 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, this one seems about like the other one, I think.
How many come in a pack? Let's get the
10
how much did it cost? How much?
10.
And how much did the pack cost?
The pack costs $9.99. But I haven't seen it for sale yet. They sent me this to try it out.
Okay.
But you know they always go on sale.
For 100 sheets, that's like $100.
Oh, okay.
So that other company, Pillow or something like that, TexasCrafts.com, I think it is. They do 100 sheets for $79.
You'd have to do 100 sheets. That's a lot.
Yeah,
it's room for error. It's room for error.
Yeah. Because I don't know when I'll use all of these 10 sheets. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, except for the sticker I have on my computer. And I also have one on my Explorer.
That's the vinyl, though, right? That's not the stickers. Yeah. That's the one.
No. The sticker paper is actually like cardstock. It's really thick. I was shocked. I thought it was... Here, let me get a piece of that. I thought the sticker paper was like address labels. That's what I think of the sticker paper. But it's...
Oh, wow, okay.
I mean, it's...
That's thick.
You can hear it, can't you? Like it's...
Yep.
Melody, one of the comments about the printable vinyl is from Carla Brosnan. She says, from what I understand, the laser cannot be used with vinyl because of the heat.
Okay, thanks. I didn't know. It doesn't say in the package. It just says use your home printer.
Yeah, and I always suggest testing whatever the material is. Do a small test before you try to print out 8.5 by 11. Use all your ink and get mad, because I don't want to hear it.
Internet printers.
Someone's asking if you can print from just downloads or cartridges. You can print anything. Okay, we answered
Somebody
that.
said, what kind of image from Miss Kate Cuttables can you use the print and cut? Any of them, don't you think?
Yeah, I was thinking about going and getting one. Because I don't have any on this printer, or this computer.
Getting what? I'm sorry.
Just an image from Miss Kate.
Oh.
I have some in mind. I can get it in a second. I'm linking somebody the official Cricut.
Then you get one. I think any SVG...
we were talking about, right? Yeah.
Well, I think any SVG... I mean, the 3D SVGs you wouldn't be able to do because they're had to be put together. But I did use some from the Artfully Sent card, the 3D cards. I took pieces of those, and that's what I showed earlier.
So if you have a SVG that's more than one layer, not 3D necessarily, you group it and then flatten it, or you just grab the whole thing in the box and just flatten?
If it's not grouped when it comes in, then group it and then flatten it.
I'm going to test it right now, and I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, and someone says... I click something and it it went to the top. That's why. It seems like Flatten is like the weld. You can't manipulate it once it's been done. That's true. Yeah. You can undo, but you can't. You can unflatten also, but once it's flattened, you can't change it unless you unflatten it. I'm not sure if you can unflatten non-printable images. I know you can unflatten the printable images because those are really cool.
Well, it's like with the weld, you can't unweld, but you can hit your little back arrow 20 times to get back to where you were. Or dump it all and start again.
I wouldn't think that the weld is the same as the flatten, as she said, because when you hit weld, it all turns the same color. When you hit flatten, you keep the colors that were already selected. It's just gonna print out all the colors.
Right. I think what she was just saying, it's like that, how you can't manipulate it.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
I'm gonna go to the printables.
Well, happy anniversary, Marky. Bye.
Okay.
Where's my Grover?
I just did an SVG, not a Miss Kate, but one of the Crafts by Two, and I hit flatten, and it's flattened, just the whole group.
Can you show us?
In color?
In color, I can. Let me find
Technicolor.
And let me find you. And then green button. You guys keep talking. I'll let you know when I get there.
Tabitha Carroll just said, I think Square One Masterpiece has printable vinyl, and they do. They are the other company that I have some of that too.
Hi, Tabitha. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
That is the flattened version. Let me just show you, not insert. This is how I find my SVGs. I go to the upload image part. It's just because they're all right there.
Yeah.
And here's this cute one. If you don't have this, you need to be a Patreon for at least 1 month. I'll cross my two to get this cute Spider-Man Hello Kitty. So he's thinking about it. He's thinking. Have you guys noticed? I think it goes a little faster since the update. The loading and unloading.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Isn't that adorable? So this is, let me get rid of Teddy Bear. This is the regular SVG. If I ungrouped it, I can move the pieces, I'm sure. Just like that. So let me go back to groups. How it was. And then I just clicked on the whole thing. I hit flatten. Hello. And it's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. And it, of course, I broke the shockwave. But anyway, I just did it 2 minutes ago. My computer's. Does
well,
it ever happen?
The hangout.
Yeah, you try to show people something and your computer breaks. But anyway, it did it when you weren't looking. Of course. Hello.
Okay. I'm just looking at myself in your computer.
Cricut Tech Support, how may I help you?
Hold on. Here, let me. Okay, she's muted. So here's a question from Spyro Rockets 346. Okay, Melody. One question: would they end up doing offset or interset so we can make our own shadows on images?
Oh, please.
Well, what I can say is they have really been listening to everything that we want, and they can keep continuing to bring us things that we want.
So what you're not saying is you can't say whether it is or isn't coming, but it's going to be coming.
I just know they listen to us.
I do think they listen to us.
Yes.
Can I say something to that? Because like I said earlier, I made all my friends buy the Explorer and they had no idea what it was. And then my more advanced friends are like, but I like the shortcuts a lot and whatever. This is what I say to them. This machine does everything. But it's in its infancy. The software that they're supplying is perfect for those who are advanced because they know what they want coming and can suggest. as well as the people who are used to the cartridges and need the chance to grow because they might not be computer savvy. So even as it's a slow rollout, it's still, everybody has a chance to grow or catch up. And they're putting all the functions in of all the other softwares. It's just that they're doing it a little bit slower to give people a chance to understand and grow with it.
Might be the best explanation I ever heard. That was awesome.
There you go.
And the design space is free, and not all the other softwares are free. So
Right.
you can use other free softwares to even make things for design space. No one's
Right,
charging
that's
for the software.
I do that until they catch up. But the beauty of that is knowing what the other software has to suggest what you want. Because some people who aren't as advanced don't know, and they're listening to the suggestions.
Right. And we have a question. I figured out my questions that I'm reading from the comment tracker are just coming from the YouTube. Trish Shaplin says, will we be able to upload our own images? Can I scan a sticker, then print and cut it? Yes, you can.
You can also do that with rubber stamps.
Yes.
Are we allowed to say that?
I didn't hear it. What?
I
don't know how to pronounce his name. Tidblegger75 says she travels with her Explorer a lot. I'm assuming it's a her, sorry. Do I have to recalibrate my Explorer every time I move it like I did with my Imagine? We might not know that yet because I don't think anybody's moved with it yet, have they?
Well, yeah, that's what I asked.
I would do a small test cut, you know, something that you're just on paper, you don't want to waste anything, and see. Or just collaborate or calibrate. I always say it wrong.
I know, collaborate.
And if someone has questions on that too, I have a sheet that I can show you how to do it. And Gail Lopez is asking about, earlier she could not get her icon on her desktop to work, so I told her to clear the cache. Hey, I said it, take a drink.
Oh, here you go. That's so boring.
She cleaned out the cookies and cache on my design space. Shortcut on desktop is still saying error 404. I'm not sure if it's still getting an error after you clear your cache. I always say restart your computer, try all that, and if nothing else works, call support.
Sometimes with that, you might want to try changing your browser too.
Yeah. But
I know, I go back and forth.
Desktop on her computer. Oh, I know what to do, I think. Uninstall Design Space and then go back to Cricut.com and install it again. I had an error problem on mine, and so I called George. It's not working, and he told me to uninstall it and install it, and I was scared to do it, but I did it, and it totally worked. Really, it was really quick too. It didn't take that long.
Somebody asked, how do you filter down to find the print and cut images? I thought there was a filter, but I'm not seeing it. I mean, I answered that, but I think other people might want to know that too.
Right. I was going to show that on my
sorry.
screen. It's actually right here. Let me share my screen. If you find another question, go ahead and get ready for that one.
Okay.
So we can get to them quicker. Okay. Here we are. This is, let me go back from the beginning. Okay, you go to Insert Image and click on Printables. It might look like this. I think some people only do a search here, but I always use this filter, and there's so much in here. You can go to Printables, and it will show, you can scroll this way, or you can also do a search within the Printables, like this one. Searching. There.
There's the famous shark.
It just makes me happy, this shark. And sometimes if you don't see it, because sometimes when I'm scrolling, this screen will move. So
Look, they perfectly match.
Yeah. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay, and let's go ahead and unflatten this to show you. You can print this out and see all of these things over here. You have to click the eye for them to show up. So it makes the bubbles extra, the mustache, and the hook. So you could print and cut all of these separate and layer it on here, or yeah, I guess just layer it on there. I don't know what I was saying. Let's see if you can just cut it. This screen will move.
They perfectly match.
Yeah. Somebody else has a tab open. You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry. Tid Blegger says clear your cache and your cookies. Sometimes you have to clear the cookies also. That's the one where you lose your password. Brenda says, I don't know how to comment on the live chat. You're doing it. It worked. Okay, Rose is back. I say a lot in my videos. I kind of edit that out. Do you know when the printable vinyl and sticker paper will be available on Cricut.com? Any time now. If it's not right now, it should be very, very soon. We were told it's going to be available when Print and Cut is released. Oh, and I'm saying cache, and someone says it's cache, not cache.
I just saw that. I have a very important comment here, not a question. It says, Lois Clark, I have to say Rose has a very pretty smile.
Okay, Rose, you look for more questions, and I'm going to show the. Now, when we had that, I lost my mind, and I forgot what I was doing the last time.
My computer kind of blew up, so I missed the last 2 minutes.
Oh, I was showing the printables. I think I did that.
Oh, okay.
That question. But some people are asking a lot about the calibration, and they can't get it to do it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the problems somebody had was they did not have the continue button at the bottom because they had to shrink down their screen. Their screen was too big for their browser, and it was zoomed in. So maybe try zooming out. And first, what it's going to do is it's going to cut inside here. I don't know if you can see where it's cut. Actually, it cuts the square there, and then it's going to ask you, it's going to cut all these lines here, and it's going to ask you to put a number and a letter of where it cuts the most, and you have to turn a light on. And you just see which one is closest. But you don't take this out of the machine. You have to look at it in your machine and then tell the number. And I'm thinking I gave him the wrong number looking at it now. But like the 9 is like almost right perfect. And it might be different with each machine or printer. So that's why it's trying to get it perfectly, and then it's going to go around here and cut right inside the square. And if you don't do that correctly, then your prints won't be correctly. They're going to cut as well as your calibration is. And I never said hi to Donna. Welcome. And Sherry.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you answer this one about Lori Mazzio? Does Cricut suggest cardstock and only white to print thin cut?
That's what it says.
Yeah, it would just depend on what you want.
The official word is white cardstock only.
Okay.
Yeah, if you use different colored cardstock or pattern paper, you're going to see it through the print.
Yes.
Oh, and probably with the registration marks, it needs to be the white.
Yeah.
I did see somebody used a different color, but
she might be asking like if you wanted a light pink background for whatever you're printing, could you use that color? But if they say white.
Well, like I say, you can try anything.
Yeah, that's true.
They suggest white.
But if it doesn't work, you could always choose pink as your background anyway with the color scale thing.
Right. And if you had color cardstock and you had white background on the design space, it's not going to put ink there, so it's not going to change the paper to white.
Yeah. Yes. That's a good point.
I'm just so excited you guys are all talking my language. I try to do that at home, and everybody's like, what are you talking about?
Melanie, I know you answered this earlier, but somebody just asked, does the printer need to be attached to the Explorer to calibrate? Her printer is in another room.
No, the printer has to be some way connected to the computer. Just like if you wanted to print your email, it would have to be connected somehow. The printer has nothing to do with the Explorer. You're using the design space to print it. Then you're taking the paper from the printer and putting it on your mat like this, and then you upload it into the Explorer. Faye Rain says, I try to print the calibration page on the printer and it comes out very small. I have a Canon AirPrint printer. I have the same as PDFs on my desktop and they print in from there. Somebody showed different browsers have different, they printed different sizes on their printer. This is a problem with your printer. I had this problem with one of my computers would print email really, really small. There's a way you can do your settings, I think, on your computer to make it so it's not zoomed or make it say 100%. Sometimes things will print at 50%, and you really need it to be at 100%.
Do you think this is something Cricut could help her with, even though it's her printer and not the machine?
I think they probably could. I would think they would know how to fix that.
So just give them a call in the morning.
Whenever I have trouble with things that are not Cricut related, I look it up on YouTube. Everything is on YouTube. You know, why is my printer printing too small? You look that up, you'll probably find an answer.
Or just Google it.
Yeah.
Google. It's not that hard.
Or ask Siri.
Somebody's asking, what do you mean change the browser? I'm not computer tech savvy at all. I click on the little symbol and it puts it up on the internet.
Somebody actually answered that on YouTube. Somebody, I think it was Lois Clark. And if you guys are on the YouTube page and you have an answer for these questions, please jump in.
What was the answer?
Lois Clark said you would have to install a different browser and open it to see if you still have the problem.
Yeah, and the browsers are...
it looks like she's using Explorer.
Internet Explorer or Google Chrome has a browser. Firefox has a browser. Cricut suggests Google Chrome, and you can just Google that and download it. It's free.
I don't see any other new questions. Somebody asked how long does it take for the plugin to install, and I responded to her it shouldn't take too long and asked her how long it's been updating. If it's been more than 30 minutes, it's dump
30
it on over.
minutes.
Yeah.
Not even 3 for me.
I know. Mine did that. It just sat there for 30 minutes. I'm like, that's too long. So then I just ditched that one and started over, and it was fine.
Jeannie Wallace says they just helped me with that. I'm thinking she means Cricut just helped me with her printer.
Okay.
Shani Cooper says cream looks good on some stuff, so I'm thinking the cream paper. Nina says her calibration page prints on 2 pages. What could be wrong? That I think it's maybe your printer's printing it really big. I don't know. I think it's something with the printer. Go into this. When you print the page, your printer settings will pop up, and you can set it to different settings. My printer would not work right away with the sticker paper because it was so thick. So I had to change my settings to work with thicker paper.
Also, make sure it's on 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
No, but the thickness of the paper. Like, I think I put in matte photo paper because it is thicker than...
I mean the girl who's asking you.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe you set the printer to 8.5 by 11. Maybe she has it set different.
Lori Mazzio comment about that said paper size had to be changed first for her printer to calibrate.
Okay.
And I want to give a shout out to someone here, Lori Noonmaker. Forgive me if I'm saying your last name wrong. She is in Cricut Design Space, and she made this amazing shirt. And she got permission for us in our Design Space group to on Facebook to do a Cricut cut just for us. And I just want to say thank you for that because that was awesome.
It's a SVG of the logo and the Cricut guy, and she did an iron-on and made all these sweatshirts. They were really cute.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that was
thank you.
An A from the big guy himself. So we appreciate that very much. They do listen. So hi, Lori. Somebody just had a question here. Somebody's logged in, but her printables are still at money. Aren't they included in the subscription? That's from Judy Beecham.
Not all the printables are included in the subscription. If they're licensed, they're not included. Like the new Sesame Street is not included.
Didn't notice that when I was looking.
That hurt you.
You can buy them for 99 cents each.
Yeah, I just buy the whole thing. It's worth it for me.
Once you buy them, you have it forever.
Yeah.
Somebody says, how many printables can we use with the Explorer?
All of them?
Yeah, anything.
Everything can be printed, right?
Yeah.
This is how many printers.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's unlimited. You know, however many you can print from your computer, because it's not connected to the Explorer.
Okay, as long as your settings probably on that you have the printer, it should show up and pop up.
Yeah, as long as your printer is hooked to your computer, you can use it.
You might have to. Would you have to recalibrate for each printer? Because it might print slightly different.
Yeah. When Craftsby 2 did it, they did have to recalibrate for each printer. And another question that I've been answering all day that I don't have the actual answer to, but
she's answering it anyway. It hasn't stopped her.
Well, they've been asking all day, and I've talked to a few people, and they think that this can be done. They want to print their stuff out at work and take it home and print it. My question is, does their boss know they're printing it at work?
Yeah. That'd be more my worries. Issue.
I don't see why they wouldn't be able to, because it prints out the registration marks.
Yeah.
Right. So
it would be the same as like printing in the other room, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then go to confession.
Print the calibration page, and then print out your other things. But if you have projects that you're printing, you need to save those projects and use those exact projects to be cut out So when you go to do it at home, it's going to say print it. Well, just pretend you did that and put it on the mat and then hit upload and everything, and I think it should work. But
that's supposed to be the benefit of the Explorer. That's supposed to be the benefit of the Explorer and the software, so that you could work on it anywhere and save it, and it's saved in the cloud so that you could continue your project anywhere you go.
Right.
And that's why I like the cloud-based program. That's my preference.
That's the plug for the day for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lori has a great comment about colored paper. She says, I cut and print on vellum and just put a little piece of white paper under each registration mark on the mat so the eye could read it. You can also put a white sticker on top of darker papers to get it to read the registration marks on pattern and dark papers. Well,
that's
God
smart.
bless you, Lori. I just subscribed to your channel. You're awesome.
And Lori, my mouse. Lori Noonmaker is saying, oh, there I am. She's saying, hello, everyone. She's the one that made the Cricut SVGs for us in the group.
Hi, thank you.
And how long does it take the plugin to update and install?
Yeah.
They had a plugin update last week. When you guys got the print and cut, you didn't have to update again, did you?
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
No. That's one reason why I like the software in the cloud. It's just automatically there sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Melly, I think we got all the questions.
What was when you upload your image and you can't, it's all black, you have to clear your cache.
Cache.
Wait.
And also, I'm really just drinking flavored water. That's nothing. But Beth isn't. She's got some wine.
I know. I didn't have any
There has to be more questions. I still have no wine left.
No water. All right. Somebody just asked again if we know when the sticker paper is going to be available. I'm on Cricut.com right now. I don't see it. So, not today is the answer.
It'll be interesting to see if they come up with a clear vinyl. Like, I know there's other companies that have it, so that when you put it on stuff, it doesn't look like a decal or a sticker, but just looks, you know.
Oh, that's smart.
That would be cool.
Very cool.
I just ordered some of that from another company, and I was just wondering if Cricut would eventually come out with that.
Yeah, I don't see
it. That would open up so many possibilities.
Almost Craft says size does matter. I don't remember what that answer is to, though.
No, it applies to so many things.
The Outlander discussion is later.
That's right, the Outlander discussion. Yep, I get you. Somebody else asked, do they suggest only inkjet? And I think we answered the laser question, right? Somebody said.
Yeah, pretty much only inkjet for the printable vinyl, but you can use the laser for cardstock.
Right, I'm typing. Lori Noonmaker again says she has 3 printers hooked up and had to calibrate. I'm doing it too, Melody. Collaborate each one.
Hey, I'm the one with the alcohol.
I know. Trying to do 2 things at once, and that's never good. Somebody said you can't print at work because the job printer is not calibrated to your Cricut. Oh.
Well, you can because you can just print that page, and then when you bring the page here,
right.
you calibrated.
Yeah, but then you have to go back and forth because the first one asks if it's in the little box, then you have to go and do the numbers. And if you make a mistake, then you have to print it again.
Okay, then print two.
But you can't, because when you calibrate it, it sends it to the printer.
No. If you printed it from your printer does nothing else. So then you put it on the mat like this and put it in the machine, and then once you upload it, scans it, and then it'll print this box, and then you have to go back to Design Space and tell it if it printed or not. And if it didn't, that's when you would need to...
There's your problem. Then you'd have to run back to work.
Well, just print 2 or 3 of these. But I've been in beta and everything. I've never had to redo it.
I had to redo it like 6 times before mine calibrated.
Really? Before it did this, the square?
Yeah, because it wouldn't find the black registration marks until I realized, oh, let's try putting marker on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and some people were saying they couldn't find the marks, and I'm thinking maybe put the ink quality better. Sometimes if you have your printer set to draft, it just prints things out really quick, and it doesn't have a lot of ink on it.
I mean, you know what? I didn't even see if my printer was set to draft, actually.
Huh.
Let's look.
Sandra had a good question. She said, can you print on clear contact film, like contact paper? Would that work like clear vinyl? I think you should test it out for us and see.
Make a video.
Make a video.
But I would put the white paper underneath.
Yes.
For the registration marks.
Yeah, and I would put it on something. Contact paper is a lot thinner than vinyl. A lot thinner. It might get cleaned up in your printer. So you test it out on yours and you tell us.
Rose, do you have any projects coming up that you're going to be doing for a video?
I do. I showed some people earlier. I'm going to work on printable iron-on transfer that I got at a craft store with 40% off. And I'm just going to do the outline of the image so that kids can color it in themselves. So it's like a coloring book t-shirt. And a card, I'm going to show you the basic idea. I saw on Pinterest that just pretend when you open it, the little banners will move so you can see your little happy birthday or whatever. So it's a couple things I'm working on. Subscribe to me too, and Lori, and Melanie, and
Nanny Rose.
Nanny Rose, crafting on the dollar, because I am cheap.
I'm looking for more questions.
Carol says from the support page at Cricut.com, coming in 2015, the next Print and Cut release will include pattern fill and additional paper sizes for even more creative flexibility. You know,
Pattern fill.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that's kind of neat, but it's kind of like, you know, I got to wait a whole year for the end of Mad Men. I'm tired of everything coming in January 2015.
Well, 3 months before the next Outlander episode.
I know, and then Downton Abbey starting in January, and Sherlock Holmes, then Cricut. January, busy month. But thank you for doing it. I don't want to be ungrateful.
We're immediate gratification. I want it now.
I know. I want it yesterday. And I do have to laugh in our Facebook group, the Cricut Design Space, and understandably people get frustrated. I want to play with my Cricut when I want to. But sometimes you just got to call it and say, you know what? Nobody has cancer. You're not hungry. You have a home. This is not the biggest problem on the face of the earth.
Yep. Carrie Davidson's asking, where do you go on Cricut.com to reinstall DS? What's that answer? Don't you just go to Cricut.com/setup or /design? Or you go to the Cricut.com and click on Design Space. Oh, and Rose came up with the name of our Cricut convention. Not that we're having one, we're just wanting Cricut to have one.
Right. If they have.
And because they have Comic Con and they have VidCon and they also have a Beauty Con, we want Cricut Con.
Cricut Con!
So if any of you at Cricut are watching, give us a convention. We want to go.
Yeah. And give us a logo that says Cricut Con by Nanny Rose at craftingonthedollar.youtube.com. No. I don't even know if that's my address. I don't know what I'm doing. Melody talked me into these video things. A little too technical for me. Let's see. Lori says, yay, pattern fill is one of the things she has on her wish list. Perfect for digital pattern papers. Amen. Love that.
What did she have on her wish list?
The pattern fill that's coming in 2015. Krista Thornton says, the 123 Sesame Street images are coming up subscribed for her on the monthly plan.
Oh.
But she did purchase other Sesame Street cartridges, and maybe that's why she doesn't have to pay for them. I didn't think I saw a pay on mine, because I noticed when that dollar sign comes up.
Okay.
So thank you, Krista.
I don't have the subscription.
Oh, well, maybe that's it.
Sesame Street's licensed.
But maybe because they did all the Imagine stuff. Which, can we just give a shout out to them for doing that? Because the former people who ran Cricut, they didn't do so much good follow through with the amount. I never had it, but I know people who did, and it was not pretty. So I love that they are cleaning that up.
Rose, can you put a link to your YouTube in the events or on the YouTube page?
I sure can.
Somebody's asking for it. They can't find Rose's channel.
Okay, thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, there's a few, actually. There's a few Nanny Roses.
Oh, yeah. That's not acceptable.
Yeah, I just looked.
The one, the only.
That's right. That's right. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, I'll do that after this.
Okay.
Wanda Dodd said she bought the vinyl that was for the Imagine and just cut it to 8.5 by 11, and it works great on the print and cut. She got it when it was on sale with the Cricut. Hey, good for you.
Okay, I'm looking at the filter. I pulled up Sesame Street for the printables, and mine says subscribed.
Okay.
Okay,
so
good.
This is with the subscription.
Now, I don't know if it's because I have the Imagine stuff, but mine says subscribe.
It's not, because I have the other Imagine stuff and I don't have the new Sesame Street. And you have to remember, these new cartridges that are printables are not Imagine cartridges. I don't think they're making...
I thought they were.
I don't think they're making any more Imagine cartridges.
There's like 15 of them.
I just thought they were old ones they put in.
Because I thought they weren't supporting the Imagine anymore. No.
There really is no need.
Right. This is my guess. I have not been told by Cricut if they are or not. I'm just guessing that the printable ones will be image sets that are digital only, because that's what makes sense to me, because you can only use them on the Explore unless they do make them for the Imagine.
Well, the Imagine you could also use in CCR.
Oh, yeah. Well, it might be just a digital set, and they could use them on the Imagine maybe in CCR.
Yeah. Right, so
but
I'm thinking
not sure.
go.
Again, that's a guess.
So the cartridge can go both ways, just not the machine.
Right.
As that was coming out, it didn't sound too good.
I just subscribed to Nanny Rose's channel. So if you search on YouTube for Crafting on the Dollar, it shows up right away.
Hey, thank you. You think I'd know that, huh? There I am. Gosh, you're smart. And that's what I say, paper and glue, not the video and the... I know Melody's like, I love to edit videos. Oh, no, thank you.
Someone's asking, Nanny Rose, can you duplicate the slice around the face?
Yeah, I answered that on YouTube. I'm going to play around with that. I don't know for sure right now. I think you can.
Can you use Design Space offline? Who has an answer for that?
No.
No, you can't.
Drink.
Yeah. Clear your cache.
We're taking a drink now.
No, it is cloud-based, and you do need to be online for Design Space. And that's not for everybody. It's for me, but it's not for everybody. Alrighty.
Oh, Donna did a quick change. She looks beautiful.
That's a picture.
Yeah, it's got a hot date. She printed that out with Print and Cut.
Somebody has a printer that's not compatible with Windows 8. Does that make a difference when using the Print and Cut? Well, if you're using Design Space in Windows 8 and your printer doesn't work, then it does make a difference. You have to have a printer that is compatible with the software you're using to use Design Space. If you're using Windows 7 computer and the printer works with Windows 7, then it's fine.
Glad you knew that one.
Yeah, but if you have Windows 7 at work and you have Windows 8 at home and you're printing out at work, it should work as long as you have your registration mark and then you cut it at home.
What you said.
Yeah, that.
What you said.
Well, you know, you just have to clarify for some people.
Whatever computer you're printing from must work with the printer you're printing from.
Right.
I like that. Paper and glue.
Do you see any other questions?
I'm not, but I'm trying not to reload because every time I do, I get that video starting again.
Oh. Somebody, Almost Crafts, found your link to your channel and put it in the event page.
Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to do that. I tell you what, you guys do that for me, and I'll just make videos and cut things with paper. Deal?
Deal.
And Shani Cooper says they have more than 20 Imagine cartridges, and she has them all.
Ooh.
I knew it was like 15 or 20 of them.
Melody, who was that who shared my link? I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you.
Almost Crafts.
Almost Crafts. I'm gonna like you too. Subscribe. Vanessa Bork wants to know if you can use the small Cricut mats from the first Cricut. I think you mean in the Explorer, and I don't think so. I haven't tried. Has anybody else?
I think isn't the only mat options are 12 by 12 or 12 by 24?
Well, it's got to be 12 because otherwise the rollers won't pick up on it.
Yeah.
Well, it would halfway, just like the Expression does.
I saw somebody did do it. I forgot where I saw it.
Let's look it up.
They turned it sideways, and they had to cut the mat to fit in. So if you have the 6x12 mat from the baby Cricut, they turned it sideways and cut off part of the mat so it would fit. But you only have then 6 inches to go through.
Or buy a 12 by 12 mat.
Yeah, 12 by 12.
You get 2 for like $10.
Yeah.
Buy a new mat.
Yeah.
Oh, Almost Craft says her name is Gloria.
Gloria.
Oma.
And she likes Rose too. Rose's videos are very funny.
That's 2 of us.
I'm sure I will like them once I watch them.
The funny thing is, I must come off as the most arrogant human being on the face of the earth, and anybody who knows me knows that when I say stuff like that is complete sarcasm.
Okay.
Last thing I think is I'm awesome.
Just so you know, I just looked. When it says material, when you hit the go, when it says material, the two mats that are registered are the 12 by 12 and the 12 by 24.
There you go.
I can't leave a question unanswered.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that again, Beth?
I looked under when I hit go, And then it says material. You have a choice of 12 by 12 material or 12 by 24 material. That's it.
Printing or just cutting?
I hit cut. I hit the go button.
Oh.
And when I hit the go button under cut, it just says 12 by 12 or 12 by 24.
Oh, I thought you said at 8.5 by 11. It was in my head. I'm like, that's new.
No. He was asking if you could use the 6 mat, right?
Right.
The 6-inch mat, so it's not registering on
I
there.
would just get the 12 by 12 mat.
Less chance of problems that way.
Yeah. Okay, do we have any more questions? Were there any questions you guys saw people were having? There were a ton of questions today, and the answer for most of them were clear your cache.
Your cat. Cash.
Cache. It hasn't even done yet.
I know. It's like, why is it cache? Because cache is the cute little thing you put in your. Oh, that's a sachet. What is it? The smelly thing you put in your underwear drawer.
It's a sachet.
Clear your sachet, ladies.
And I can
Make
just
sure you clean your sachets. Yes.
Smells like
if I tell someone to clear their cache, they might start handling.
That works.
That's all right. They can have me, but
clear your cash. Clear your cash.
That works.
Money laundering.
Very good.
Hi, Sue. We just got Sue joined our chat.
So I have a question. It's not about the print and cut.
Who's
You know,
that? Oh, Sherry. Okay.
so one of the pearls they got sold. You know the pearl. Have you heard of Pearl, the art place?
A store?
Yes.
No, we don't
Is that
have.
Pro-Paint?
Somebody bought the store, and they're selling all their paper racks and all their paper. So I'm going to meet with them tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Exciting.
So look at these.
Oh, you have to get them.
So what's the question? Should you?
Yeah. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Look
Yes.
at this.
If the price is right, sure.
Yeah.
And then he said he's got tons of glitter.
Oh no.
Glitter, and then the ATG gun tape, which I'm really excited about. What else did he say?
Oh my god, my head is spinning over things that you could do already.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, get those paper racks if they're a good price. I had them and I got rid of them.
He's got those, and then
Wait,
he's got.
is that the cart with the multicolored drawers?
No, I can't stand that.
Okay, yeah, because the drawers fall off of that.
These are store fixtures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You flashed it real quick in front of the screen. Oh, okay. There you go. Very nice.
Yeah, get them.
Yeah, and then he's got like tons of.
Yeah, get them all, Sherry, and I'll come down and visit.
That's right. Stop on our way to New York. Where are you at?
Tell George and Ken to come down. They're only 2.5 hours away.
Right.
There you go.
Where is she from? Sherry, where are you from?
I'm in Miami. Well, yeah, I'm close to like Key Largo, but
Oh, they're in Epcot. That's why. Okay. I thought they were from New York.
no way. New York.
Those new states, any of those original colonies, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Yankees.
Yankees.
Go home.
But then they had. I was trying to find the picture. Okay, let me see. He's got another picture here. Oh, I know where it is. I'm a mess. Okay, here's the other pictures. See, look, boxes of that.
Hold it back a little bit. Oh, vinyl.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, go vinyl. Be there first thing in the morning.
Oh, I have an appointment with him at 11. I'm so excited to text him already.
Sherry, dress really pretty.
I'm taking my husband's truck so I can fill it up. And he'll definitely know it's my husband's.
Tracy.
The racks normally cost $1,000 each.
Wow.
They're ridiculously expensive. I don't think they're that expensive.
For between $50 and $100.
Oh, we'll buy them.
I'd say 50.
Yeah, he's got foam board, ATG, guns, gun tape, glue guns, racks, blades, tapes, glitter, paper. Oh, he texts me. I'm so excited.
Just ask him for a bulk price for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And then talk him down 200 from whatever he says.
Yeah.
Trish Chaplin has a question. Do you think we will be able to print use the print and cut for fabric? Has anyone tried it?
Ooh.
I would just worry about the ink, like washing out of the fabric.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Could do it on white fabric.
It's not waterproof though, right? I mean, it'll.
Yeah. If you made a pillow, you just ink all over your face.
Right. I mean, if it wasn't washable.
At that point, what I would try instead would be get a fabric marker and see if it would fit in the Explorer, and then run it through and see if you could do the writing with the fabric.
That's brilliant.
I have an idea for a printer company. A printer that will print fabric with fabric ink. That's possible.
That's like the Cricut with the fondant.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, printer companies, get busy.
You know, they do sell those iron-ons that you can run through your printer.
I got some last week. I'm going to be doing a video on that. I'm so excited.
I just bought the paper.
And Trez says cache or cachet is from the French. And Amy Cooper says, my husband clears his cache every time he sees me. And Trez says, in French, it is pronounced chache, chache, I think is what she says, chache.
My husband clears his cache every time I go to Scrapadoodle-Doo, which, by the way, they have a website, scrapadoodledoo.com, Ramsey, New Jersey. Forget that. He clears it like it's nobody's business.
Almost Craft says they have printable fabric that I have used many times. And Shani is twisting your arm, Sherry, to go buy. So everybody wants you to buy.
And what you don't want, I'm sure we can find a home for.
Yeah.
Well, I have a huge box of washi tape for George.
George doesn't need it. I do.
No, I went to Joanne Fabrics and he made me clear it out. So.
Oh yeah, Sherry, you're the reason I went to Joann's, because George was telling me, Sherry went to Joann's. They have everything 97 cents.
What?
Yeah.
Washi tape.
97 cents. It was crazy.
The glitter washi tape.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, I think I still have that in a bag. I haven't done a haul video. Yeah, that's a lot of washi tape.
That washi tape was fantastic. When I put together the Kaiser Craft organizers and I didn't feel like painting the sides, I put washi tape on the sides. Oh God, that came out so good.
Nice.
Yeah,
gosh, I hate to do this, but I have to get up at the crack of dawn. I gotta head out. Seems like all our questions are answered. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Nice talking to you guys. Thanks for
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, Beth. I'll tell my Jersey husband. He grew up in Newton, New Jersey. He'll be thrilled.
Oh, that's not far. My husband used to work there.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, we'll talk later. First, Beth, you and me. Outlander chat soon. Bye, guys.
Bye. I'm just looking for a few more if there's any more questions. I don't see any more. I'll talk about the cachet in French. So I was just saying it the French way then.
You had to put an accent on it.
I did take French in high school.
There you go.
Well, my grandmother's from France.
Okay. I think that's it for tonight, guys. Do you guys have any questions?
I think I'm good. This was fun.
When's the next hangout?
Tomorrow.
To see what Sherry bought.
Yeah, really.
Maybe we'll do another one next week.
I want a haul video from Sherry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Sherry, be ready for us.
I'm so excited.
Can I just tell you one thing? My girlfriend went to a garage sale last year, and she wound up getting 2 Cricut Expressions for $25.
Oh.
Wow.
So she gave me one for $12.50.
Well, this guy has silhouettes too, so I don't know what the deal is there.
Wow.
I've never had a silhouette. I don't know.
Gosh.
You don't need one. Now
Yeah.
that
Yeah, but if he has silhouettes, does he have Explorers?
Yeah. I'm really excited.
guys. That's it for today. I don't see any more questions, and I think we went over most of the questions that we've had today.
It was very nice meeting you, Melody.
Nice meeting you, and I'll see all you guys in another hangout, hopefully.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
On Facebook.
Bye, Mel.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.